Steven Seagal.
Skinny Steven Seagal, welcome.
I thought I was here for the Let It Be video.
What do you mean here for the Let It Be video?
I was under the impression that several celebrities were going to be singing the song Let It Be together. I got the lyrics pulled up though.
I don't need you to sing Let It Be.
Next time you get a PBR, tip me in these.
And let's, okay, he wants gold doubloons.
I'm not gonna be able to fit this in my
When
fucking
I find
pocket.
myself
It's not
in
gonna fit in my
times of
pocket.
trouble,
God damn,
Mother
man.
Mary comes to me,
Speaking
words of wisdom.
I need bigger pants! I need bigger fucking pants!
And in my hour of darkness, she is.
Magic's obviously real. One time,
I was gonna say that.
okay, one time I was at a birthday party and one of those guys, what are they called with the magic?
Magician.
Yeah. One of those guys came up to me. He had a deck of, what are those things called? Cards.
Oh.
He shows me the Ace of Queens. He's like, memorize this. Of course I didn't. He put it back into the, what are they called?
Card deck?
Thank you. He put it back into the deck. He mixed them all up. He showed me, sure enough, Ace of Queens.
And so you
And how do you explain that?
just
Atheists.
He kept his finger on the card. So while he's shuffling, he has his finger always touching that one card. So even though he's shuffling the deck, he's never losing that one card. And then at the very end, he puts it back on top and then shows it to you.
Wrong.
Yeah. No. Uncles versus aunts.
Does anyone here know who Ruth Bader Ginsburg is?
Yes.
She was a great patriot. She was, but she leaned left and now she's dead.
Okay. Okay.
I'm her daughter.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Bonnie.
So you
Bonnie Ginsburg.
Wow.
Bonnie.
BBG.
And at night I play the guitar.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Where were
Okay.
you on January 7th, bitch?
Give me a kiss.
No, I'm not giving you a kiss. I'm not giving you a kiss. Judge Ginsburg, do you have a response to that?
My uncle's not allowed at Christmas anymore
Why?
because he kept opening my bedroom door.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Are we losing followers?
No.
You're on.
Uncle! A cold wind in the house.
Debate bot, can you hear me?
Yes.
Debate bot, you will be in favor of hot salads, and you, our volunteer, will be debating against hot salads. You'll be saying they're bad, so come on out and...
Hello, Mom. I am a Hegelian student. I study Hegel.
You can smell the salad more.
Oh, I'm talking to him?
Yeah, you're debating the robot.
I also have a TikTok channel where I do big philosopher.
We're gonna have a beautiful intellectual debate here tonight. Having sex, it's fine, it's normal, and it's cool, but should your pets be there while you're doing it? And tonight, we're gonna get into that. Okay, fine. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name's Dr. Fantasy. I was David's childhood doctor. I don't want to violate HIPAA on live television, but
right.
I will do it.
I'm Corn Jordan. I recently graduated from Harvard too.
Harvard 2?
Yes.
Okay. Is that like a branch within Harvard or an entirely new school?
It's an entirely different school.
What is going on here? What's
Yeah.
this?
Well, that is my mixtape. It's reggae covers of Clash songs. Now, I know that they're famous for covering
You're
reggae
reverse
songs.
engineering it?
Yes.
You okay?
Oh, fuck! I fucking killed a guy!
What? What do you mean you killed a guy?
I fucking murdered a guy to be... Oh, no!
Hey.
Hi.
Fuck, man. I've never been on TV before. My name is Zach. I'm a celebrity bartender. I did.
Hi everybody, hello, I'm David Nivens. Welcome to Takeoff. Welcome back everybody. This is yeah, you can clap, that's fine. There it is. This is the first episode in a week and a half, which feels like an insanely long time, even though it's really not, objectively. It's not been that long, but it feels for some reason like we've been gone for months. So it's good to see everybody. I'm gonna do the thing where I read everyone's name now. Wandering Sage, M and Sarcasmosis, Creative Steve 69, Dog Pants, Bug with the Gyat, Idle Spork. Oh, it's moving so fast. Caesar de Salad, Possibly Normal, Butt Sun, Burke, Yarkasm, Mokoya 4F, Justino. Ugh, I've lost it. And the rest. Welcome everybody. It's impossible. It's impossible to do it if I'm being honest. There's plenty of ways you can interact with the show, so check out the sound alerts. You can sponsor the show. Do we have last sponsors here?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that. Thanks so much for the subs, everyone. Show's going great. Love a new format. ENS Forever was one sponsor. Interesting sponsor. Big Soup. Dead Wife Biofuel. Was that a callback to something? And TwitchCon 2024. Great. So that's an example of some of the sponsors. So we'll get in a bunch more, and then we will see some commercials from them midway through. I think that's all the housekeeping. Join the Discord if you haven't joined the Discord yet. Thanks so much for the subs, everyone. Should we jump into it? What do you think? Let's do it. Basically, how this works is I'm going to be soliciting a topic from you, and then we're going to be discussing it with my panel of experts. I have a bullpen of thousands of experts, and I can call upon them whenever I need with any topic, truly any topic. I'd like to keep it educational. I'd like to keep it sort of, something where we can all learn and grow a little bit here. But give me anything and we'll talk about it, we'll learn. You can also change the topic midway through, and maybe we can refine the topic a little bit as we go. Doesn't necessarily need to be that we change the topic to some pee-pee poo-poo thing. We can also have the topic kind of be more specific to the expert, something like that. Something to think about. But with that all said, let's get our first topic. Loneliness, that's a really good one. Adult circumcision is a bad one. So now we're sort of getting the spectrum.
We hit our goal.
We hit our goal already? Just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna ignore that.
By 2 subs already.
We're just gonna ignore that. Nihilism, donut flavors. There's such a clear dichotomy between the good and the bad ones on this. You have time, pick it up. You have time.
Fingering Guys just gifted 5.
Fingering Guys just gifted 5? Thank you, Fingering Guys.
Thankfully, it rhymes also. Kind of.
Thank you so much. We had loneliness up at the top, and despite reading so many awful things after that, I'm gonna stick with loneliness. Loneliness, it's an epidemic. It's really bad. I wish I had more to say that was eloquent about this. It's happening all over the place right now. People aren't going outside. And so we're gonna talk about that, and if that's and why it's bad, because it is bad, and we know it's bad. So we're gonna talk. Assumably it's bad. We're gonna get the experts in here, and then we're gonna talk about it. So let's go ahead and meet our first 2 experts. I'm gonna pull from my bullpen. 2 people are climbing into the chairs right now.
Thank you very much.
Perfect. We'll introduce you in a second. Thank you. We just got to get the other person up as well.
Okay.
Perfect. Great. Go ahead and introduce yourself in the yellow hat.
Hello. I'm Rick Charles, but you can call me New York's America.
New York's America?
That's right.
Okay. I'm Mr. Charles. I'll call you New York's America. Sir, you dropped your hat right onto the microphone, so if you want to grab that. And thank you, New York's America. Do you want to introduce yourself, sir? Yes.
Hello, I'm Dick Chuck, and I am a cyclist firefighter.
A cyclist firefighter?
That's right.
You put out fires with bicycles?
Not with the bicycles. I use the bicycle to get to the fire.
Oh, okay. That feels like sort of the least effective way to do that.
But thank you for your service.
Yes, sorry. I mean, thank you for your service.
In these
yes.
times?
Yes, no, you're right. Thank you for your service. Do you have a little basket on the front of the bike that water's in?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Is that funny to you?
It's not. No, I'm sorry. Is there any other part of the bike that has water? Or are you just carrying one basket's full of water on each trip you do?
Yeah, then I gotta go back to the firehouse.
The firehouse?
Yeah,
Okay.
because we got some of that non-potable water that the fire really hates.
Okay.
So I gotta go. I can't go to like the local bodega, and get just any sort of smart water. A Fiji.
Great. Well, we're here to talk about loneliness. So we have New York's America. I don't know if we got your occupation yet, but I assume you work at construction.
I work construction. I'm one of the final construction workers helping to rebuild after 9/11.
Wow, still going.
They obviously there's not much left
Yeah,
to
I
do.
feel like we got it.
There's not much left to do, but you never know when there's a small little project that they forgot about after all of it. So
It's true.
it's me on the job by myself actually.
We kept a flame going, actually.
That's great. Wait, so this is interesting. So you work alone?
Exactly. I figured it's why you called Mr. New York's America here.
Yes. So how does that affect your mental health? How does that affect your well-being? You must be thinking about stuff all throughout the day. Do you have anything to share that with?
Certainly. It's interesting, right? When you look for a piece of rubble, when you look for a piece, when you look for a piece of rubble and you can't find one, and you just keep wandering the streets of New York looking for a piece
Is that
of
your
rubble.
job, to find stuff from 9/11 that's still out there?
Ideally, a little piece of rubble from 9/11. So I kind of combed the streets, avenue by avenue, street by street, and
you're finding like something on the ground and you're going, this must have been from 9/11.
well, I have to determine that, right?
And how do you do that?
I'm gonna start the timer.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
probably start a timer.
I think you can tell. You really have to take a look at it and just kind of judge. Was this impacted? Was this did this feel 9/11? And you kind of you meld with it for a little bit. And if it is, great, you pick it up and you keep going. If not, you put it right back down and just keep your search.
Okay, wow. So there's no even science. You're not doing any sort of
Testing.
No, you're just holding it in your hands. And
Yeah, and you can tell.
Did it feel it?
Certainly, you can tell.
Okay, if you say so. Now that's not really relevant to loneliness, but I do want to go over to our other guy here because I need to know why you have been called in as an expert on loneliness.
Well, if you think about it, the fire truck is kind of like the school bus for all the firefighters.
Sure.
So there's community on there. A lot of people getting along, getting to know each other. A lot of fun chants that you do as a group.
Okay.
99 bottles of beer on the wall, and kind of the more modern contingents, like big booty number 1, big booty number 2, that kind of stuff.
And is that something you know they're doing, or is it while you're on your bike, you're picturing what's happening on the fire truck and you think they're all doing that together?
That's what they did when I was on the truck long ago.
Okay.
And then I found out you find who you are when you engage with your loneliness.
Oh, that's interesting. Speak on that a little bit. You discover more about yourself by having more time to reflect internally?
Exactly right. If you have too many inspirations for personality around you, you kind of find yourself, while life is built up over various people and beings kind of influencing you as you go, at some point after your adolescence, it's actually very helpful to be on your own.
That's so true. And you've also done a remarkable job keeping that helmet on lately, I've noticed as well. And I appreciate that.
Thank you. Another part of my job is thinking of creative solutions to difficult problems.
Wow.
And
That's
so I
really
put the
good.
bike helmet on top of the fire helmet.
New York's America, what do you think about that? Do you feel like you're more of a person now that you have all this time alone?
Well, you know what it got me thinking about? It got me thinking about how, in its adolescence, the World Trade Center was two, right? Community, two towers.
In its adolescence?
In its early stages.
Okay, sure.
Like when it was a
When it was a kid.
When it was
two towers.
Yeah, I'm there.
Now in its adulthood, how many towers are there?
And there's like one big light.
There's one tower.
Oh, right, yeah, there's one tower.
One tower.
That's right.
One World Trade Center. Not two World Trade Center. One World Trade Center.
Well, we do have this evidence you brought to discuss this a little bit more.
Thank
so
you,
hopefully
please.
this clarifies things
Happily.
a little bit. But I do like this notion of, you start as two, you become one, and maybe that one is the greater self kind of thing. That's interesting. I was expecting more pushback on the idea of loneliness, but you both seem to actually be kind of into it. So talk about this.
So, you can see that these people are on a plane.
Yeah, I was worried about... I was worried that would be relevant.
And you could see that an event like this, right? Remember something embarrassing. Oh, shit. I'm on a plane. I'm on a plane. Fuck. Oh, shit. Bring everyone into your shame spiral. Everyone feels bad that they're on a plane.
We're on a plane? Oh, shit.
And they're very upset. Even the babies feel sorry for you. And why is it so embarrassing to be on a plane? I think we know.
Say it then.
Because these people are embarrassed that they're careening.
You think they're embarrassed that they're on a plane that's gonna do 9/11?
Look, I'd hate to say it. And so I won't. But certainly it's one of the emotions one might feel as they're careening towards the two World Trade Centers.
I'll speak on this. If you're
Thank you.
The Black Box Manifesto on some of the planes.
The Black Box Manifesto?
You hear people calling their loved ones from United 93 saying, like, it's gotten taken over, we're going down, and the loved one on the other line goes... A lot of sucking teeth on the other line for a lot of those last phone calls from loved ones. No one likes it.
Nobody likes it.
Nobody likes to be caught being in the middle of 9/11.
You would have rather been on a different plane.
Yep.
I don't think anyone would push back on that at all. I do want to ask about this because we're talking about disasters here. You, the firefighter, what was your name again, sir?
My name is Dick Chuck.
Dick Chuck. Mr. Chuck, you are often in crisis situations. And I think you see people come together a lot in those situations, right?
Mm-hmm. You'd think I would, but I do get to the fire late often. So by the time I get there, it's been half burned down. Everyone's gotten the fire blankets and the hugs, and they've been brought to counseling and all that stuff. But I assume that what you said is correct.
And so talk me through that. Then you have your one basket full of water.
Mm-hmm.
The fire is mostly gone, but you walk up to what's left.
The building's mostly gone.
Okay.
You know how hard it is to put out a fire?
I know. And so then you walk up to what's left and you dump your one basket of water onto it and then latch your basket back onto your bike and head back to the station?
That's right.
Wow. And why did they make you do that? Do they not like you? Do they not like hanging out with you?
They didn't say that. Do you think that's the case?
It does feel like a kind of a make-work job they gave you where they were like, you get on the bike, we're going to all get out of here on the truck.
Well, no, that couldn't be the case. Because while I enjoy my loneliness, I also have proof that I have plenty of friends.
Okay, let's see that proof then. The underpants worn by the rat.
I showed them this drawing that I did.
You drew this.
Yeah, and they all smiled and nodded at me and said, "Great job, little buddy. Why don't you go show them over at the other end of the truck?" And then when I got to the other end of the fire truck, which again is like the school bus for firefighters, they all just kind of like smiled and nodded with the tightest lips I've ever seen.
Wow.
Just.
Yeah, okay. Maybe that's the case. Well, you're both pretty lonely guys.
That's right.
Closing thoughts on this? It sounds like you both sort of endorse the idea.
It's good.
Loneliness
is good. That's my take. It's good.
Yeah.
2 to 1. 1 is better.
Exactly.
And you're there too. Okay, wow. Great. I guess we'll get a poll up. I kind of do want to get a poll up on these two. Because there were some differences between their takes. I think you were saying loneliness kind of helps you find yourself. You get Mr. What was your name? Chuck?
Huh? What's that?
What was your name, Chuck?
You're talking to me this entire time?
Dick Chuck.
Dick Chuck, Richard Charles.
Yes. So Dick Chuck, you were sort of
New York's America.
Yeah.
New York's America.
Did he not say Richard Charles at the beginning?
He did.
I did. I may have said something similar to Richard Charles.
Am I getting punished for listening too good in a comedy show?
You definitely were paying attention more than me.
But you were basically saying that you think loneliness is good. It helps you sort of find yourself, discover what's actually inside of you. And you were saying that because of 9/11, 2 is not as good as 1.
It's clear as day.
Okay. And interestingly, your opinion is winning right now.
It's good. That's good.
Somebody just donated to eject the guy on the right.
Okay. I will just say that 2 can be as bad as 1. I've heard that it's the loneliest number since the number 1.
Wow.
We're gonna eject you for that.
Unfortunately, you're leaving on that.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
That's fine. You want to hang out? Oh, wait. Am I going to die down here?
You go to a different place.
Okay.
And you see what happened here.
And you're gonna go back down there, but you did a good job.
Oh, nice.
You get rewarded.
Oh boy, back to looking for rubble.
I don't think there's
see.
any rubble left. I have to be honest. I really don't think there's any rubble left.
That's what they tried.
What's up with the red curtains down here? Why is everything backwards?
Well,
Got a lot of sponsors.
we've got a lot of sponsors. That was about loneliness. We talked a lot about 9/11, but I think we've actually learned that loneliness might not be so bad. Thank you for the sub. Ask me about my bandage, please. Well, what's up with your bandage?
Got you.
Book lines.
They fucking got you. Oh shit, I forgot to send you.
Let's go ahead and see our sponsors. Let's see who sponsored the show so far.
No problem.
Oh, that's fine.
Here you go.
Oh my god. IG Farben, makers of Impolex G. Am I saying something bad?
I don't.
Am I saying something bad and not realizing it? No, we don't know? Okay. Trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty is one of the sponsors. Judge Binch's Benches, you have the right to remain seated. Pretty good. Does anyone remember how this format or show or life works? Great sponsor there. Goon Cave for Dogs, perfect. Pee Pee Poo Poo Think Tank, Effective Altruism for Your Personal Benefit Incorporated, that's a really good one. The Sloppy Toppy Industrial Complex, great. Bitch Coaster Returns. Bitch Coaster Returns. I couldn't even begin to understand that one. Offset and Quavo. Thank you, Offset and Quavo, for sponsoring tonight's show. The Real Towers Incorporated. Harold's Hand Crank Powered Sibian Emporium. Oh my goodness. Really disturbing, a lot of those. Thanks so much to all of our sponsors. Some of you people should really think about some of the things you write on the computer. But with all that said, let's get another topic. What's this topic going to be? We just did loneliness. Legal sports gambling. That's an interesting one. Shopping. That's an interesting one. The ethics of vegetarianism/veganism. That's pretty cool. Weed from a first-time chatter. Illegal sports gambling, sort of the other side of the coin. Okay, we can't take was 9/11 cringe. You know we can't be taking that. A lot of these are not really topics. Oh, TikTok. That's good. TikTok ban's coming up. So maybe we can talk about kind of short, like social media content in general. That's something. Is it good? Because we're all on the computer all the time now. We're all looking at our phones. We're all staring at our screens, consuming content that's getting increasingly more stimulating. What are the pros and cons of that? We're going to bring two experts to discuss this topic. So let's go into our bullpen here, and we'll find two experts in various ways on social media. I guess social media is the word I was looking for that whole time. Let's go ahead and very slowly bring out our first expert. Hi, just give us a second to bring out our next expert. Great. This is going to be really good. Howdy, partner. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Howdy, was that for me?
Yes. Sorry.
Why would you say that?
I thought it would be fun. You're wearing
What am I wearing?
cowboy garb.
Okay, well, I'm not a cowboy.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Steak Tartar. A lot of people say tartar. That is incorrect. It's like tartar sauce. Steak tartar. and I was a very popular trumpet player for a brief period of time when I would play the trumpet at people's funerals who died in 9/11.
Wow. Only those?
It was my hottest time of my career. They usually have, official military trumpet people for those sorts of funerals, but it was the only sort of thing in America's history where people wanted a trumpet player for civilian funerals.
Wow. Can you give us a little sample of your work?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
That was great, Steak.
It's my honor.
Thank you so
My
much.
honor to be here.
And we're really happy to have you here. And can you introduce yourself as well?
Hi, I'm Rosemary Jengu, and I am an Alaskan Christian Disney TikToker.
Wow!
And I am so excited to be here today. This is my first TV gig. I've only ever been on the small screen so far.
Wow, well, welcome. That is incredibly niche. That's so niche. An Alaskan Disney Christian TikTok.
It's actually a bigger market than you would think.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well.
That must be nice to have a big market.
No one wants the trumpet to be played at a funeral now that 9/11's in the distant past?
I mean, tell me, do you? I'll be there. I've been really trying to work ever since 2001.
Wow, I mean, why do you think the work dried up after 9/11 specifically? Do you know?
I mean, it couldn't be from the lack of talent or people being unhappy with the services. Everyone would say, thank you so much, Steak. You honored our loved one. But I think word of mouth was really hot right then for me, and that, there just wasn't another mass death event for a long time.
That's true. That's true. Well,
mostly the mass death drying up.
yeah. Well, I was going to say God willing, but I don't actually think I want to say that. Speaking of God, what was your name again?
Rosemary Jengu.
Rosemary. Rosemary and Steak. Wow.
Both food.
Yeah.
We go well together.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah,
That's very funny.
yeah. I always toss a sprig of rosemary in when I'm making my steak.
I love that, and I love to make a steak. I do an incredible moose steak at home.
Moose steak?
Moose steak.
It's huge. It's delicious.
Wow.
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 What do you think about social media, Rosemary? It's sort of it seems like you've gotten a little community out of it, maybe even.
Well, not just a little community. I'm one of TikTok's biggest performers on the app.
Wow, really?
Well, Alaska's a huge state and Disney's a huge property, so.
I guess so. Well, we have some evidence here to talk about some of your work, I guess. Or
Yes,
the
I brought
success
this,
of
and I
it.
thought it was really important that you guys saw it.
Okay, yeah. So we're going to take a look at this to see how you've become one of the most known TikTokers in the world, it sounds like, from what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys heard of the Book of Revelations?
I have heard of it, yeah.
That picture is in there.
Wow, really?
Oh.
That picture is at the very end of the Book of Revelations.
In what version?
In what version?
I'm just curious.
Of the Bible?
I'm curious as well.
The one true Bible, the King James Bible.
Wow.
All right.
Are you one of those TikTokers who goes, you might not actually know this, and then you say something that sounds impossible?
Well, I don't know. You might not know this, but Jesus died on the cross for your sins.
Okay, that's one's
impossible.
not. No, that's not controversial. Well, it is controversial, but that's not new information or anything. So okay.
You might not know this. Walt Disney also died on a cross for your sins.
Wow. Okay, I did not know
A lot
that.
of people don't know that. Walt Disney did die by crucifixion.
For my sins.
For
Wow.
our sins.
Okay, yeah, I guess that will make you popular because then there's so many people writing comments under your video trying to fact check you, but that's actually driving engagement on your videos because the video is still playing while they're typing out those comments.
If you change around the letters in fact, it spells belief.
Is that
Unbelievable.
I don't want to. We gotta circle back to Steak here. Steak, what's your relationship with social media? That might help you get more work if you were posting.
Social media?
Yeah.
My niece, I believe, found an old film video of me playing at one of the funerals and tried to post it on the TikTok. And didn't do very well.
Oh, that's sad. It just didn't get that many views. Are you gonna cry, Steak?
No.
Steak.
A lot of people said a lot of mean things.
Okay, that's kind of what I was more.
It got a lot of views. It
Yeah, I
got
thought
a lot
that
of
might
engagement.
happen.
It went fully viral. But luckily it won't be there.
Yeah, I guess that's good. Oh, we have to talk about that. Yeah, so I guess you're happy with the impending ban. This has got to be tough for you, Rosemary, because so much of your life is there. Have you already gotten on the one that's more Chinese, or what's your plan with all of that?
Yeah, have you gotten on the more Chinese one?
I'll tell you what, I don't believe that TikTok is going away, and I know it's supposed to go away tomorrow, but I have been praying to my God.
Yes.
And I don't think it's going away. I really, truly, in my heart of hearts, believe. Because without the kind of content I make, how will people know?
What?
I guess, yeah. I mean, they might have to read like an article or like a news report about it or something. But you think there's more of like a power in you kind of like in your living room while fixing your hair, describing it instead?
I think like Snow White was a vessel for Walt Disney, I am a vessel for God.
Wow. That's really profound.
Snow White was a vessel for Walt Disney.
Oh, I guess it's not as profound once it's said again slower.
Wait.
But it felt so powerful when she said it. I don't understand. There's something so... Anyway, look, we've got to focus in here. So, you don't think that thing's gonna even happen? You're not worried about the TikTok ban?
I am not worried at all. I make about 100% of my income from TikTok, and I am not worried at all because when you believe, you live to be.
Was that an anagram?
About time.
It felt like an anagram, but I don't think it was.
So there's a chance it's not. There's a chance it's not going away.
There's a chance it's not going away, Steak. And also the thing is that, Steak, I don't know if you have any other social media, but things get kind of cross-posted. So like your TikTok's probably also an Instagram reel and a YouTube short. And if it did well on those other platforms, it sort of...
Can someone Google me?
Yeah.
Can someone Google me right now?
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know the phone, but someone could.
My niece
do you do your work?
niece told me to not to Google myself, but this feels like the time to Google.
Okay, Steak. Oh yeah, you are a meme now.
And what is that?
Pulling a steak means... Pulling a steak is now kind of a term. So I guess you embarrassed a lot of people at their 9/11 funerals. And so now pulling a steak is like when you are at an important event and you make an ass of yourself in some way. Like when you're like, so it's like I'm at my mother-in-law's birthday and I just pulled a steak.
What did you do at your mother-in-law's birthday?
Well, I don't know. This is just like people are tweeting and posting
I've
this
read
kind of
this.
thing.
I heard this in Peter, the book of the Bible.
You mentioned you don't have a phone?
Yeah.
How are you getting...
We've got some evidence, David.
Oh, sorry.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, we have some evidence here.
No one knows how big pumpkins can get. A decade ago, the world's heaviest pumpkin weighed 2,000 pounds, and I didn't want to finish the rest of it.
I don't know why it went away.
I didn't want to. No, I requested it go away. I didn't want to finish the rest of it.
Okay, good. Because we made sure it didn't.
That's all I needed to say, and I said what I said, and I think everyone understands.
Wow, okay. That is something that's sort of on the surface provocative, but I don't really know what I do with that information.
Thank you.
Can I play us out?
Please do, Steak.
Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power,
Slowly drop
and
them
love.
down.
Our God is an awesome God.
Slowly bring them down. Thank you both so much.
Oh, yeah.
Steak, you're doing great. I'm so sorry for the way you've become kind of bad luck Brian. I did read they played the Macarena at all the funerals. They tried it every time and it didn't work any time. Oh, thank you so much as well.
Thank you.
I wish I learned how you post without a phone.
You're welcome.
Damn. Well, that round actually went great. That round actually went great. I'm gonna say it. I learned so much. I learned about the pumpkin. I learned about... I've kind of already forgotten everything I heard. Interesting, the way that when it all happens so fast, none of it really registers. Oh, I learned that Walt Disney was crucified. That was the other thing. Okay.
You just learned that?
Yeah.
He's on display in Main Street.
Still. Okay, on display in Now York Main Street. Add that to the lore channel. Let's go ahead and see all these sponsors. Oh my goodness. Thanks again, Offset and Quavo. But we also have AOL Time Blackwater. What? Really good here. Cobb Set and Queso. Really good. Megalopolis, the animated series, I would watch unironically. Nature's Goodness Fish Suppositories. Wow. Is it a fish or is it for fish? The Special Containment Procedures Foundation. Very vague. Extremely vague. Thank you so much, all these great sponsors. We're actually going to go to some improvised ads right now. Sorry if someone just put on a full costume right next to me. We're actually going to go to some improvised ads right now from some of those sponsors. And then we'll come back for more. I was really about to say talk fight. We'll come back for some more takeoff. Thank you so much, everyone. Don't forget to join the Discord. All the images you saw have been submitted by you in the Discord. Thank you so much for all the subs, everyone. I'll be right back.
Pop till you stop.
Pills will make you feel good from IG Farben, makers of Imaplex G. Make sure to put them in your mouth and not your eye.
You can't just have one. IG Farben markers of Imaplex G.
You gotta have at least 20 pills at a time. IG Farben, makers of Imaplex G. Pop, pop, pop.
Pop, pop, pop. And that's
Not put them in your eye.
It can severely,
could be severely
damage
hurt
the
an eye.
cornea.
Well, like, why would I think to do that?
Why wouldn't you? What do you think to do it? You gotta take so many.
You gotta
of
take
these
so many.
pills.
Your mouth is full. Your mouth is full. Where you gonna put it? Your ear? You gonna put it in your eye? No, you gotta put 20 in your mouth and swallow them all in one go.
And it does what? What does it do?
It cleans you out.
Like I'm gonna poop?
Like a laxative?
Everything. It's coming out. You got it.
You got it.
It's in there.
Ooh, it's a reset.
Woo.
IG Farben, makers of Imaplex G.
What is Imaplex G?
Imaplex G is the original, very popular pill made by IG Farben. As we all know, Imaplex G was the key to a happy life.
Woo!
Found you. Took me long enough too. I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty, okay? And you're a tough customer to track down, I gotta admit. I left various phone calls, I left various things via snail mail. I even knocked on your door once in a while, and I knew you were in there. But tracked you down, trying to go to your car before work. Embarrassing! Look, man, your car's extended warranty is up, and you gotta renew it. Otherwise, the police are gonna eat your car, okay? They're gonna squish that thing down using their big teeth machine that is at the dump place, and then it's gonna be nice and flat and smooth like a paste. And then they're gonna dole out all of the sheet metal that is a result of your car being munched. Do you want that to happen to this car of yours? You got it 10 years ago. I know you've been having wonderful, meaningful experiences in there, especially in that back seat. But enough about me. You gotta fix your car, dude, okay? Come on, I'm looking out for you. I'm not scary, okay? I've been trying to reach you because I care about you, man. So I'm gonna get back on my bike, circle around the block a couple times till the ice cream truck comes around, and I'm gonna get us both some strawberry shortcakes, okay? If I don't see you in 10 minutes outside your car, I'm only gonna wait for another 3 hours.
Hi, I'm a British zookeeper, and I'm here today to talk to you about Goon Cave for Dogs. Goon Cave for Dogs is a place where your dogs go to masturbate. And that's important because right now your dog is masturbating on your couch. It's important to create a separation for you and your dog, just like you and your husband. Everyone in your family deserves their own special space. Your dog's penis is located here, and they want to do stuff with it. So we've created a special cave specifically for gooning for your dogs, so they can go inside it and have their own private time, just like your husband does in his bathroom. His separate bathroom from you, because you guys have 2 separate bathrooms. We know you're rich, so buy a Goon Cave for Dogs. This is my dog.
Around so much.
This is my first commercial. It's my first time on TV.
You're doing great.
And I'm really excited. I've always wanted to do a commercial. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be. I'm trying to get the whole dog in, but also deliver my message.
Camera's still.
You have an actual American accent for a British zookeeper.
That's so funny. People tell me that all the time. I'm actually a British zookeeper. I'm from Essex.
Finally found you. Took me long enough too. You need to join the pee-pee poo-poo think tank. I heard you in that stall next over to me. I know your ass ain't sitting and you're also not standing directly above the toilet and you're doing some weird thing where your feet are on the toilet seat and you're like crouching or something. The acoustics don't lie, man. We're here thinking about new ways to do waste, okay? You don't gotta sit down and stand up the usual way that everyone tells you to since the olden days with those old cavemen. It's the future, bitch, and you're ready to go to the bathroom in new ways that Jesus couldn't even think about because he wasn't alive yet.
Hey, do you work in this office?
Hell yeah, I do. I'm the CEO.
No, you're not.
You come over here right now.
You're not the CEO.
Get over here right now. I'm the big boss.
It's not you.
You see that article about me recently?
She works here. She's on the other side of the floor. We all know her.
Yeah, they wrote that article about me and guns and ammunition.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back. That was pretty informative. I hope you all learned a lot. We're doing Takeoff. I always get thrown off because I really want to say Talk Fight, but we're doing Takeoff. Welcome back. We've gotten some more sponsors since we watched those commercials, so let's see some of our sponsors. Xiao Hung Shu. How'd I do on that? That sounded pretty good.
That's the more Chinese TikTok.
That's the extra Chinese TikTok?
Yeah.
Sponsored by
Chinese TikTok now.
Sponsored by Zhao Hongshu, now even more Chinese TikTok. Now York Funeral Home, let's put the fun back in funeral. Oh, we're so doing that one. The Chinese Communist Party, positive, okay.
What happened?
Dog Pants Emporium, now selling pants for rats. Pant your rat today. Wow, great. Toy Husband Incorporated. Wow, that's the company name? Interesting. Jan's Cat Cafe, but it's ants instead. It's really good as well. The Benefits of Capitalism Expo, presented by JP Morgan Ticketmaster Bezos. I guess that's a guy. Thank you so much to all of our lovely sponsors. I think I speak for everyone when I say, if you give us money, I don't really care. Do whatever you want. Put your name on there. Not my problem. Thank you for the money, sir, or ma'am, or whatever. I'll take that money, though, now. Great, so we have some more topics to get into here. Let's go ahead and solicit some topics. What do we want to know? What do we want to know about the world and how to live in it, things like that. CEOs.
Thank you very much.
What is God? Why do women be like that? Again, we really can't.
Why'd you say that one?
I don't know. It's on me. It's on me. Aliens. We're taking aliens. Aliens, are they real? Have we met them? Who knows? Apparently the answer to both those questions is no, actually. But a lot of people don't believe that. Why is that? Let's learn right now from our two experts. I'm gonna bring them up very slowly. One second, we'll be with you in 1 second.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the sub, Portrait Ruined by a Wreck Dog. Great.
Great username.
Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and have you introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm David Lynch.
And I'm also David Lynch.
Wow.
Damn fine coffee.
Wow, two David Lynches. That sort of makes sense with him. You're from interdimensions and you've all kind of come together in this moment, maybe to see your boy off in this dimension.
Yes, we are one of many interdimensional David Lynches in every multiverse.
Consciousness is not something that goes away. It exists in every entity and everywhere. This on my lap was my physical body in this dimension. And where I am, it's blue skies and golden sunshine all the way.
Wow, that's incredible that you... I don't know why you're already a skeleton. That's a little scary. But you've brought some evidence to support this notion of the interdimensional David Lynch universe that you all exist in. And also, we are talking about aliens, so...
Aliens are interdimensional creatures by nature. They can be any size from any existence. There could be aliens that you are breathing in on a daily basis when you smoke your sweet, sweet cigarettes.
Are we not the aliens to the others?
What do you mean? Okay. And then there's this.
Take a look at this dodo bird.
The PlayStation can produce mind-boggling effects.
Yes, and the PlayStation doesn't think of itself. The PlayStation thinks of itself as the PlayStation. And to it, we humans are aliens to the PlayStation's mind.
As you can tell, I am much closer to the version of David Lynch that most of you know in this reality.
Yes, that's very noticeable.
But this is also David Lynch in another reality.
Can you tell me a little bit about your realities?
Of course.
I am the David Lynch that just died on January 16th at the age of 78 in the beautiful Los Angeles, California that I love for its beautiful light. I did weather reports. I think you know a lot about me, so I'm going to pass it to my friend over here, David Lynch.
Hello, I am David Lynch. From a different universe, I was more of a rock star.
Really?
I am also a famous musician and director in this existence.
That's why my hearing is so bad.
You think that's why you sound that way? Because of too much music?
Yes, because I am a rocker.
Well, okay, can I ask, you explore the concept of aliens in a lot of your work. Are you trying to be symbolic in that way, where you're talking about ostracization and the way we're different, or are you really talking about direct contact with aliens that you may have? Are you okay, Mr. Lynch?
No!
I believe you're talking to me since you mentioned my work, and this David Lynch's work is just music besides being an insurance agent in their reality.
That's right.
My work does believe we have always been in touch.
All David Lynches are in touch.
Yes, when I found transcendental meditation in this reality, I was able to connect with all versions of me throughout the interdimensional existence that we exist in.
I love Dora the Explorer. It's a fantastic show.
Dora the Explorer is a very different show where you come from. Would you mind explaining to us what it's like there?
Of course, Dora is your average insurance salesperson, and she's out exploring, seeing if she can get options for insurance.
Wow.
Wow.
That's good to know. Hey, David Lynch closer to me. Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Is it hard being, I guess, one of the more impressive David Lynches and then having to sort of report back to some of the other David Lynches and they're talking about watching Dora the Explorer or something like that?
Thank you for that humbling question. I do not think of myself as impressive or unique. I am a human being who simply tried to tap into creativity for everyone around me. I am no better than anyone else. We are all suffering.
Wow, really eloquent answer there. And other David Lynch, same question.
What was the question?
Is it hard? Actually, you know what? For you, I'm going to ask a different question. Do you know?
Ask away, young boy.
Do you know if there's an even cooler David Lynch out there? Maybe one that like is hooping or something. One that's like really.
Of course. Think a hooping one would be cooler?
I'm saying if David Lynch was 6'8" and was a power forward for the Boston Celtics, yeah, he'd be awesome. If he was also all that other stuff, yes, he'd be awesome. Oh no,
shit.
sorry.
Oh, I'm dying again. No.
Okay, we're gonna see if we can get someone else in here to talk about this. Am I crazy to say that it would be I love him, but if he was also like a crazy MMA fighter that had one of those crazy beards and a bunch of tattoos, that wouldn't be a cooler David Lynch?
Hello!
Speaking of,
Wow.
Pleased to meet all of you. I'm Filipino David Lynch.
Wow, great. Oh my goodness, it's so nice to meet you.
I'm happy to be here.
to be clear, Filipino David Lynch also lives in my same reality. He is just considered the David Lynch of the Philippines.
That's true.
Oh, okay.
One for each continent.
Wow, okay. Can I ask, the Philippines, there's a lot of alien sightings in that area.
You betcha.
So what do you think about aliens? Do you have a different perspective being from the Philippines?
I believe every banana contains 3 aliens inside of it. You've got the husk, which I've been told is called a peel every once in a while. You've also got the meat and the little nub that you rip off. These items are discarded, and then when within the trash, mold together into another being that has been haunting our landscape for centuries and centuries. In my history and in our world, Magellan was killed by a bowl of corn.
Carmen Bozia.
Exactly, that's right.
Wow, that's very profound statement. I think we're actually done here. I'm gonna put it up to a poll here. Who do we like more, regular David Lynch or Filipino David Lynch? We're gonna put this up to a poll.
You should have gotten the David Lynch, who's a power forward for the Orlando Magic.
There is I really wanted to meet that one.
Different universe.
Damn.
How's
so
heaven?
It's beautiful! Everybody has something to look forward to. And if you miss me here on Earth, just know that I am with you more than ever. I am everywhere. And let me remind you, as you vote, Filipino David Lynch is still alive.
That's right. You can still reach out to me for all your David Lynch needs. 4 more years. 4 more years.
Well, thank you so much for coming, David Lynch from our universe. I'm sending you back downstairs.
Back to hell!
It's actually sort of vague where you're going.
I don't believe in the Christian version of the afterlife!
Perfect. It's extremely vague where you're going. It's just sort of like a room that sort of is ornate in a way that no other room is. So you're like, well, something's going on here.
It's done, boy.
And you're
We're
going,
leaving.
You're going to Jollibee.
The spaghetti next to the fried chicken makes me feel like I'm on another planet.
Oh, I waited too long. Damn. Let's go ahead and see who's been sponsoring the show. Two come in a row. Incredible. Incredible. Were they really independent submissions?
Yeah, they're both from Portrait Ruined by Erect Dog.
Okay. Okay.
They got 2 in there. So.
Dog pants. Dog is hot or out of breath. It's stopped now. Never mind. Oh, I get it. Pretty good. Francis Ford Coppola. What up, King? Committee to Avoid 9/11/3. Can't. Great. Thank you so much to all these sponsors. So we're gonna go ahead and get another topic here, and then we'll get another 2 experts here to come out.
This is interesting. There's like 20 people who just wrote "come" in the chat over and over again.
Is that interesting?
Well, here's the interesting part. The auto mod just stopped somebody from just writing "come" but 4 times. So you can write "come" 1 time, no problem. But if you try to write "come" 4 times,
Jail.
Auto mod says, "Naughty, naughty."
Get out of here.
I'm gonna allow it.
Are you okay?
Auto mod stopping all of them.
You seem mad at us.
I'm.
Come 3 times also seems to get caught in the auto mod. I'm just allowing all of these.
Cool. Okay, so I am supposed to solicit the topic right now, and unfortunately the chat is strictly the word "come" right now. So I guess I feel backed into a corner. We're gonna take it.
Wow.
Early in the show to do it too.
I know it feels long into the show somehow.
The topic is "come." Fuck. Okay.
Come on now.
The topic is "come."
Play at the top of our intelligence.
Come. It's what happens when you ejaculate. It's at the end, for boys, at the end of sex it's
Don't gender it like that.
well, just because I had already backed myself into a corner.
Anyone can come.
Yeah, but it's at the end of, because it doesn't, because I don't want to talk about it.
You picked it.
It's part of reproduction.
Doesn't have to be.
But it doesn't.
Not the way I do it. At least I hope not.
So we can talk about that. We can talk about that element of it. We can also talk about the culture around it, pornography. How the internet is affecting it. We can talk about the science behind what's a healthy way to do it, what's an unhealthy way. There's so many intelligent things we can talk about right now. For instance, and I'm going to give a piece of evidence right now to support what I mean about how we can have an intelligent conversation about this right now. So let's take a look at this evidence to support my notion that there can be... Oh, no. Now, you might on the surface think this is a conversation about dogs sniffing each other's rear ends, how taboo, how crass. However, look at it again. There's science happening there. That's data on display right now for you. They're connecting to each other. So while it might seem like we're having a juvenile conversation about cum, perhaps we'll have, just like this picture of the Matrix code in this dog sniffing butt, perhaps we'll actually learn a bunch of profound things right now.
David, someone actually just paid to change the, actually a few people changed the topic.
Okay, that sucks, because I finally sort of bit the bullet and took cum as the topic.
Well, here's the new topic.
Jizz.
But actually it's been changed like 6 times.
Alright, it's changed again.
We were briefly going to discuss jizz, which is a synonym for cum.
Somebody donated and it didn't seem like they had a suggestion. They said, oh wait, this is too long.
Yeah, if it's too long, I think just skip it.
I'll just show it. There it is. Sorry, Wandering Sage. That's the best I can do.
Explaining human anatomy to Chris Chalakian. Okay, has there been another change since?
There has. It's this now.
Little sperms. Great. Basically, cum. I think we can just say that little sperms is a synonym for cum.
Yeah. Not the way I do.
And we got another one coming in. I'm going to assume it's another variant of cum, however.
You're not gonna be wrong.
So,
about that.
and let's go ahead and make it $500 to change the topic. And so,
Yep.
we'll do that. We'll make it $500 to change Jism. Perfect. We're gonna make it $500 to change the topic.
We'll call it 50.
And, I hate reading that word. I wish it didn't say that on the screen right now. But this is basically cum. So let's go ahead and meet our two experts who are gonna talk about cum. And we'll meet them very slowly.
Yep.
I have so many questions, but just one moment. Hello.
Yar. Hi.
Let's go ahead and introduce yourselves. You can go ahead and start.
My name's Jessam, and let's just say my bachelorette party didn't go the way I was expecting it to.
Okay, we're okay here. Is that loaded?
Is it loaded? Yeah, it's my bachelorette party.
Okay, let's be. Oh, someone paid $50 to change the topic. Fuck.
They paid $50.
Okay, listen. Please be cool here. Please don't shoot me with that gun.
I'm not gonna shoot you.
Is that blood yours?
No, it's my bachelorette party. This isn't my blood.
Okay.
We got a new topic.
Jizz the Star Wars music?
Yeah, in Star Wars, the music that they're playing in the cantina is called Jizz. Canonically, it's called Jizz music.
It's actually really upsetting to me that you guys are talking about it because this is literally where the fucking problem started with my bachelorette party.
Oh, wow. Sorry, what happened exactly?
Well, my name is Jessam, so the theme of my bachelorette party was gonna be one last jism because I'm not gonna come again after I marry my fucking husband, Frank.
True.
So so I was like, yeah, the theme is jizz, everybody have fun, whatever. My dumb fucking sister, Brianna's so fucking stupid that she did Jizz the Star Wars music as the theme of my fucking bachelorette party. You think I came all the way to Puerto Vallarta to listen to the space music?
No, that sucks. Your sister's. I don't want to editorialize.
And
but
so you killed her.
No! You think I fucking killed my sister at my bachelorette party?
Well, then who'd you kill?
Oh my god, I'm not talking to him.
You don't have to. I'm really sorry about that. You don't have to talk about anything you don't want to talk about. We're here to talk about Jizz the Star Wars music, and that's the topic at hand. I do want to meet Captain over here.
Yes.
Can you introduce yourself?
Of course, I'm Captain Duck. I'm a longshoreman out in the bay.
You're not a captain. You go by Captain Duck?
I'm Captain Duck, and I am a captain, damn it.
Okay.
And I've sailed all the 7 seas. Looking for a sperm whale.
Oh, you're looking for you were here for the little sperms?
Well, that's when you pulled me up from the Davy Jones locker, didn't you?
Yeah. Sorry, we were talking about sperms like that. Well, actually, we're now talking about Star Wars music, but we were talking about cum before. I guess it doesn't matter if you have any. It doesn't matter if you know anything about that. We have some evidence from your party.
Yeah, it's a fucking picture from my bachelorette party.
Yes, so I do want to see this so we can understand a little better, and then we can.
I like to see a good bachelorette, you know what I mean.
And then we can talk about the music, because I guess you. That's a really good idea.
We were all supposed to be fucking wearing these.
That's such a good idea.
And we were all gonna go out down to the romance zone because we're in Puerto Vallarta, and we were gonna wear these, and it was gonna be so fun. But then my fucking sister booked us this private chef to come to our villa to make us this Star Wars themed meal. It was fucking insane.
Wow, that is awful. You were supposed to be wearing stickers and partying.
Yes, and I'd shoot me harpoon at someone wearing an animal in heat, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, so you do have some stuff for our other topic. I can tell already. Do you know anything about Jizz music, the Star Wars thing?
Jizz music, the Star Wars thing? It sounds like
to.
you don't know what you're talking about.
My understanding is it's when they're, and she kind of explained it a little bit earlier, but it's when they're in the cantina and they're doing the da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And that's Jizz music?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm familiar. I'm a captain. I'm not a fucking...
nerd?
Wilson.
Okay, fine. Forget I said, and I actually think it's cool to like Star Wars. I think it's actually, there's nothing embarrassing about it. However, I would not do it for a bachelorette party. That's embarrassing.
Yes.
You're supposed to be like
Yeah,
sexy and cool during that.
Shooting harpoons and such.
Metaphorically.
Of course.
Okay, well, so then what is your thoughts on jizz music, the Star Wars music?
I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
It feels so crazy. And we're like in the middle of my bachelorette party, and my sister's like, you have to go on this show to be interviewed about the Star Wars music, because she thought that would be a funny prank.
Wait, this is part of your bachelorette party?
Yeah.
Are your friends all here right now?
I don't know. I thought this was going to be some kind of stripper thing, and I thought you were going to start taking off your tie and give me a lap dance.
No,
and you've done literally nothing but talk for like so fucking long.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm not a stripper. This is not going to solely reveal itself to be a sexy plot of any kind. I'm trying to have an educational show where we like learn about topics and become a better society.
Well, speak for yourself.
Wait a minute.
That's right.
Oh my god!
Hello! Welcome to the cantina. Why don't you put this rubber ducky on your head and try not to move?
Wow. Is that part of it? Careful with the gun. You're holding it by the
Your
trigger.
blowhole's about to blow, if you know what I mean.
Wait, put them down. Bring them down.
Right.
Bring them down. We can't show this.
You're feeling it all up. Oh.
Bring them down. We can't show this.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, all right. I'm gonna leave you two to the show. I'm gonna leave you two to the show.
Well, and let me.
Yeah, you dive in.
Holy fuck.
Really good. Really good. The dive in.
Crazy.
That was cool.
Well, I thought we were learning about something informative, but it turns out I was participating in a bachelorette party, and I didn't even know it. Incredible.
We hit our goal again, and we have a lot of sponsors.
Let's take a look at the sponsors. Come but 4 times in a row now, thanks to that new sponsor. I think we can wait a little longer
to one more round.
Yeah, maybe we'll get some more ads that can like be commercials instead of come 4 times kind of thing. But although thank you so much to everyone.
I've got some good ones queued up for this
Cool.
next round.
Brown Smoke Pope has diarrhea. Just subscribed.
How did you? That's so many characters. Is that allowed? That's like 40 characters. That's crazy.
Thanks so much, Brown Smoke Pope has diarrhea. Thank you so much. We're gonna do one more round here. Let's solicit the topic, and then we will go to some ads. Perfect. So let's go ahead and get the topic here. Energy. Very good, Bug. That's a great one from Bug with a Gyat. It's a great one from Bug with a Gyat. Yeah, let's just go ahead and take it. Energy. There's clean energy, there's fossil fuels. You know, we're a more productive society than ever. We're a bigger population than ever. Our energy needs are at an all-time high. How do we keep up with that demand? What are the ways we're going to do this in the future? What will the energy space look like in 2050, for example? So many things our experts can get into. So I'm going to pull 2 energy experts from my bullpen. We'll meet them and we'll learn a little bit about energy. Thank you so much to Bug with a Gyat for that very informative, great suggestion. Let's go ahead and have you introduce yourselves.
Which one goes first?
You can go first.
I'm Steak Tom Tom. I'm a mascot for children, learning about the food groups and the pyramid and whatnot.
Thanks. Great to meet you, Steak.
Happy to be here.
You're the second person named Steak I've spoken to today.
Shut up.
I swear that's true.
You're mocking me.
I'm not mocking you.
You're bullying me right now.
No, I'm not. You're the second.
You cart me out onto this nationally broadcast TV show to bully me.
No, Steak, I'm not.
This is like the third act of Carrie.
It's not.
There's no doubt about that right now.
Steak, I have to meet the other panelists, but I assure you you're the second Steak I've met tonight.
Whatever you say.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name's Artoon, and I haven't seen Carrie, so I'd really appreciate if you don't spoil it for me.
Okay, you think you're gonna get to it one day?
Fair enough.
I've had a lot of time, but it's on my watch list.
Artoon-
I'm big on Letterboxd, follow me there.
Wow.
That's really cool.
Artoon, what do you do for work?
What don't I do? Right now I've been trying to get a baller brewski night going
For work?
for work.
Like that's your job, or you're doing that at your job? And if so, what is the job?
Artoon, you look so startled. You look so surprised.
I have a real hard time getting my work going.
Do you need me to hold one of those for you, or are you good?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Okay.
I'm good. Do you see the way I'm palming this? You see the way I'm palming this b-ball?
Absolutely. That's pretty impressive.
Celtics, look
hoop?
out.
No, I don't play. But I thought, people love to ball. Men love to ball and they love to drink beer. So
I know that's right.
And I got my Bass Pro Shop hat on.
Absolutely.
I got my hairy chest, I got my chains, and I'm ready to roll.
Absolutely. Okay, well, we're talking about energy, and there's many different ways that could go. And we've.
New topic.
Did they pay $50 for that?
Yeah. They did. They did.
Okay.
Well,
it seems like that's supposed to happen. Why are you so
wait.
stressed?
Fuck. Hold on. Fuck. Hold on. Fuck.
what? What's going on back
I wrote
there?
it in the wrong spot.
Oh.
Speaking of $50, that's how much it costs to come and ball and brew brewski ball.
You're trying to turn it into like a business where you charge people to play basketball with you?
To play basketball and drink beers. Not with me. Again, I cannot play.
So it's like a boys' version of like a sip and paint.
It's a boys' version of a sip and paint. That's great. Do you want to come on board?
I would love to. Yes. I'm tired of working with children.
Okay.
You work with children?
I have been. I still am, I suppose. I'm not a fan of it.
Our next topic is Squirt, the drink.
What?
The drink.
What?
Artoon? The drink.
I heard it's a myth.
The drink is a myth?
No. It's just pee. That's all it is.
No.
It's real and it's pee.
That's what I heard.
We're talking about the soda.
The
soda.
drink that comes out of a woman.
No, Artoon.
Some people like to drink that, but I don't. But it is pee.
Artoon, have you ever had sex, Artoon?
No.
Okay.
Really quick on that one.
Really quick on that one with no shame. Steak, stop hiding.
I'm turtling.
Steak, you're turtling right now. I need you to be here. Steak.
I don't like eating grapefruits normally, but I think the soda's good.
Okay, cool. This is what I was gonna ask. So you talk to children about the food groups. Wouldn't you warn them that Squirt soda is very unhealthy because it's like a bunch of sugar?
I guess. Yeah, that's what I would do, huh?
Why are we calling girl pee soda?
No, it's not. Artoon.
Because sometimes it fizzes.
Okay, we have evidence here that you brought Steak. Is this something you would show the kids at school?
I would show this to the teachers at school. So
The teachers, not the kids?
So they know what I'm dealing with and what kind of education plan I have for their children.
Okay, let's take a look at this.
I just airdropped it to you. It should appear there in a moment.
Whoa, that.
This would have been useful early in the show.
Yeah.
That's right.
So this is something you show the teachers?
Yeah. So if the plane is a child who eats hamburgers and like steaks every day. And the nether portal there, that's being dead. Because if you eat too much of it, you're gonna be dead!
Why wouldn't you show that to the students? That feels like...
I'm telling the teachers about Minecraft.
Oh, okay.
This is the language that their clients deal with and speak on a normal basis.
Okay.
Day in, day out, Minecraft this.
Kids being the clients.
Is the clients of the teachers is really interesting. Artoon, what do you, have you ever drank the soda? Are you a soda drinker, Artoon?
I told you I'm a virgin.
Okay.
You think this guy's had sex?
I guess not. Listen, Artoon.
Wait, are you telling me that the mythical squirt stuff, pee-pee, has been put in cans and sold to people. People are sick, and they won't even come to my basketball and brewski night.
What can I ask? Why are you so devoted to this basketball and brewski night?
I'm just trying to connect with men.
You're trying to connect with men?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that, but why do you have to do it in such a formal way?
I'm gonna be honest, this is just a shirt. I don't have a hairy chest like this, or Thank you very much. I just sort of haven't
It's okay.
I'm a virgin, and
it's okay. Yeah, you're trying to
front like I'm tough.
Putting on airs.
I would love some friends, and from all my research, I think people like sports and beer, and I don't like either of those things, but I figure if they come to a place where they could do those things and I'm there, then maybe they would see that I'm a fun guy.
Hey, Artoon, do you know what people like more than beer and sports?
What do you mean?
Authenticity. People like when someone's themselves and they connect to someone because they see them more fully. What do you really like, Artoon?
I like Star Wars bobbleheads.
Wow, maybe not, no, actually. Sorry.
I think Cactus Cooler should be available at all fast food restaurants across the nation.
Well, hang on, I want to come back to this. You only like Star Wars bobbleheads?
I just love it.
Because you can't even share that with someone.
Well, we can't both look at a Darth Vader bobblehead and
For 2
love
minutes.
that the helmet is so much bigger than the body.
For 2
And that
minutes.
it shakes around.
You can't or you can.
Where do you go from there?
Why wouldn't you do that?
Where do you go from there?
Where do I go from there? I go straight to Yoda bobblehead.
Look, I
They
brought
next
some
to
evidence.
each other on the shelf.
I brought some evidence of what actual fun with your boys looks like.
Okay.
To give you an idea. And
Like you would know.
Well, you
I
just
do
said it
know.
was authenticity, and then you said no.
Yeah,
so-
this is my authentic self here, and it's not staring at bobbleheads, I'll tell you that.
All right, let's get a look at what it is.
Oh my god.
How dare you? How dare you?
I see a lot of balls on there, and I think I was on the right track.
Artoon doesn't even know what this is. How dare you?
This is something you and your boys can do sometimes, where you come up with a fun way to draw a cool penis. I'm being 100% sincere when I say...
That was my penis?
Yes, Artoon. I'm being 100% sincere when I say I've logged many hours of my life joyfully drawing penises with my friends. Okay? That's something you can do, Artoon.
And that's a better idea than balls and brewskis?
It's maybe not better than balls and brewskis, but it is better than stare at bobbleheads. Indisputably.
You
it's
just
better.
asked me what I really liked, and I told you honestly, and then you shamed me for it.
I thought it would be better. If I'm being real, I thought it'd be more interesting.
He's so beyond heated right now. He wants nothing to do but to hurt you. So listen to me. Bobs and brewskis. You look at bobbleheads while drinking the brewskis.
Does that make it better?
Does it make it better for you? Would you rather be looking at the bobbleheads than you would be bouncing the ball around?
It's an interesting question, Artoon.
I'm trying to help you out here, pal.
Why do you look so surprised all the time, Artoon?
I think he's scared of you. I think you have an energy that's putting him back on his heels.
Okay, Steak, I apologize for that. Let's call this one a wash. I'm sending you both home.
What? What about the prize money? What's with the red curtains and why is everyone talking backwards down here?
Artoon, take care.
But if Squirt the Soda did exist, it'd be the best soda there is!
Damn. Right at the buzzer. Right at the buzzer. All right, we're going to take another look at our sponsors, then we're going to do some improvised ads.
Fine.
Bill Maher. Oh, Goon Cave for Cats, Bill Maher, David Binch, and Durex, the condoms. Okay. Pretty cool of us. It's pretty cool.
Want to get sponsored by a condom company?
I think actually that would be awesome if Everything Now was sponsored by a condom company. That would be really cool. How do we do that?
I do 4 guys who don't have sex
How do 4 guys who have collectively bought 7 condoms between them in their entire lives?
And all from those machines at the restaurant.
Yeah. Okay, well, those were our great sponsors. We're now going to see some ads from them. And then when we come back, we'll have more Takeoff. Thank you so much. Don't forget to join the Discord. Yeah, that's all I got. Hit the bumper.
Come!
This is a cat. Ever heard of it? I'm a British zookeeper, and I'm here to introduce you to the Cat Goon Cave. The Cat Goon Cave is really important because your cats need a place to masturbate, just like your dogs do. Something to remember is that cats need a special place in your house, just like your husband. We've created this special cave specifically for cats to go in and masturbate so that they can live their most ferocious life. This is my cat Miles. He's a British tabby. He's British, just like me.
Where are you going?
I'm from Sussex. This is my first time on TV. It's awesome.
Joe Biden. Oh, Donald Trump. Oh, PU. What about a different option?
There's got to be a better way.
There's got to be another way. And that's right, here, with the Chinese Communist Party, positive. We have the right things for you. Look at this. Every time you see this symbol, you think bad. But have you ever seen it in this shape? A heart. Really lovely, really nice. Some would say good. And you know what's not good? America, stinky man. We hate America.
Great work, Cartoon Nazareth. We're gonna get that one more time.
And-
we flew you in to do the Chinese propaganda cartoon. You're doing great.
And let me make it clear, this is different from the Chinese Communist Party. Bad. This is Chinese Communist Party. Good, and we are here for the good of people, all people, mainly Chinese people, but also you.
Hi, I'm Jan, and I started a cat cafe for ants because I'm a cat. I don't know if you've ever had a cat, but who loves our food more than ants? I can't think of anyone. So I made a cafe of kibble and canned food, and then we just leave out on the floor and we just wait for it to get covered in ants. It's like 1,000,000 ants! The whole thing turns black so fast! These ants love my cafe. Once again, I'm Jan. Meow. Come!
Hey everybody, and welcome back. We're doing more Takeoff. I'm David Nivens. Thanks so much to our sponsors, everyone we've seen. I think we have some new sponsors as well. Let's take a look at them. Soylent Red. It's people, and it looks like it. Oh, goodness.
Say it.
The Aaron Hernandez Innocence Project.
Why would you say that?
Sherman Williams Diabetic Supply Co. We rebranded. Junior Senior the Third Junior. Thank you so much, Junior. Thanks so much to all of our great sponsors. You help make this show possible. Without you, we wouldn't be able to learn things like Walt Disney is crucified currently in the town square, and that Filipino David Lynch exists and is alive. So thank you all so much.
Do you validate parking?
No, they shouldn't have charged you.
I'm gonna stay here until the end of the day.
Okay.
Can you give me a ride home?
To the
Manila.
No. But folks, I just want to again emphasize that this is an informative educational program where we can learn a lot of good. And I have some evidence here to show what I mean.
You sure do.
This is what I mean by this is going to be an educational program where we can learn a lot. This is a still from a recent talk, from a recent Takeoff. This is still. So at one point, this was the screen. And we were looking at this diagram of a bird and realizing all of it is bird. The entire thing is actually bird. You get so focused on its wing, its leg, its butt, but the whole time it's bird. That's an example of the kind of educational stuff we can do on this show. So let's get some topics here. And we can change the topic to like 10 maybe. Let's see, what topics do we have? Whole time it's bird, meat, astrology, personal hygiene. I already took one from Bug with a Gat, but another good one. Penis stuck in dishwasher, not a good one. That's an example of one that, no. Artificial intelligence. Taxes. We're gonna take taxes. The government takes some money from you, and then you get services because of it. A lot of people are really upset about that and think that they should get to keep all their money. But then also, where's gonna be the road? You know? What about the streets and stuff and lights outside? Trash. They would argue privatization of all of these things. Let's get into it. Taxes, the value of them, the importance of them, our tax code, are there reforms to be made? Let's get into it. Let's slowly meet our two experts. Hi, we'll introduce you in one moment. So glad I chose taxes in hindsight. Hi, let's have you both introduce yourselves. Let's start with the person closest to me here.
Hello, my name is Samantha, and I am here to talk about taxes, I guess.
Great. What do you do?
I'm a ski instructor,
Wow.
and I'm trying to make skiing for everyone again.
What?
I'm trying to make skiing for everyone again. As we all know, skiing is just for men, and I'm trying to make it for everyone.
That's really noble, Samantha.
Thank you.
That's extremely
It's
noble.
Samantha. Excuse me.
Samantha. That's extremely
Thank
noble,
you.
Samantha.
Thank you.
And do you introduce yourself as well?
Oh. Excuse me, were you talking to me?
Yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am Sir Lancelot.
Wow, Sir Lancelot, Knight of the Round Table.
That's correct, Knight of the Round Table, serving King Arthur. I'm confused about where I am right now. I was in the middle of a battle, and then I...
Oh, have you ever... I believe we have a Knight's Tale situation going on here. What's the Martin Lawrence?
And what is...
We have a Black Knight situation on our hands. Sir Lancelot, you've been transported to the future. You're on a talk show where we're having an educational discussion on taxes. If you'd bear with us, I'm sure you have opinions on taxes and all that.
Taxes, tariffs.
Tariffs, yes, exactly. The king taking in some money from the peasants and then doing...
The king takes a lot. The king takes anything the king desires. We must serve the king.
And that's the exact kind of behavior that leads to the king taking mountains for men, and no one else can ski on it.
Okay.
And what are you talking about,
I've never heard that
Samantha?
before. Now you have some evidence. I've never heard the notion that a ski mountain is men only before.
Okay, well, let's see. Look at that. All 5 of these rodents are women. And none of them are allowed to be skiing. Forbidden.
Is this maybe your people on your mountain have just told you women aren't allowed on your mountain so that you'll leave them alone? I'm
We got
trying.
a second piece of
Okay, sorry. We have some other evidence here that might. Are these all men?
No, these bats are all women, and they are once again, and I think one of them is a wolf.
Yeah.
The rest are bats, and none of them are on the mountain. They're all at the base of the mountain.
That's really tragic, Samantha. Do you think the tax code has anything to do with that? That maybe because if we have taxes, we keep sort of regressive economic systems in place that are traditionally misogynist?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Samantha.
I will say that no women are allowed on mountains from where I come from.
Look
Wow.
look at this. See? See?
But you know, Samantha, Sir Lancelot just Black Knighted here, you know, so it's a different situation. I don't think you.
Oh, it was okay then. It was okay then. And look where that got us now.
Oh,
Sir Lancelot, you drop.
Here, I'll get it for you.
thank you, Samantha.
Take a look, everyone. A woman's skull.
Why do you know it's a woman?
You can
Well,
tell.
you can tell it's a woman's skull. It's a little small.
It's a little small.
It's a little small, like a woman.
Like a woman?
For a woman's small brain. Only a woman's small brain could fit in a skull this size.
And
I
it's this
actually
kind of
found it
behavior.
right before I came through, and I was thinking, how did a woman die on this mountain? She must have been a particularly
Did you see
stupid
the
woman.
order of that? Did you see the order of that? Drug, eat, kill, and then sex. And this is what they would do to a woman. It is terrible. Why is sex after kill?
Samantha.
Why is sex after kill? Oh, well, if you have to ask that, you've never done it.
Sir Arthur, hold on here. Samantha, your heart is in the right place. You're trying to girl boss right now, but you just did phrenology, okay?
Huh?
You talked about skull shape and size, okay? I'm worried you're veering off your true mission here, which is to empower women, right?
Let's take a beat. I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong, that phrenology is more about saying skulls for different races. But I believe that actually the skull shape can be determined if it's male or female, potentially.
I'm gonna Google
Because
this right
of the
now.
small size of a woman's brain.
I'm not saying about the size of the brain, but I don't actually know for sure, but why don't you take a look? And then you tell me what Mrs. Google has to say.
This is a crazy thing to be Googling right now.
And who is Mrs. Google? She's married to nobleman or the Mr. Google.
Wow.
Property of someone.
She's right.
And this is what happens.
Mrs. Google's right?
I'm right.
Yeah, I guess both Mrs. Google and Samantha are right.
They took my hands, but they can't take my knowledge.
Wait, what happened there?
Who took your hands? In my time, if your hands are taken, that means that you touched a child.
Oh no!
No. That's not what it means.
It means
that's
you're a
not
thief.
what it means.
And someone who
That's right.
As someone whose last name might mean a person with only one hand. I think that's not. I hope that's not what it means.
In my time, if we take your hands, it's for using them for bad things with people who are too small, and I'm not talking about women's brains.
Okay, well, you did bring some evidence.
You're allowed to do anything to a woman, to be clear.
Okay.
Do you see this? Do we see this? Defeated. Now take a look.
Defeated Mal.
Defeated Mal.
Defeated Male leaves. And Male, as we all know, is a wonderful woman named Male. And she's left.
Okay. Do we have any other thoughts on taxes?
Molly looked a lot like my last girlfriend.
Speak on that.
Oh, honestly, the most incredible woman I've ever been with almost made me think there might be something to them. You know, more than just for bearing my child and
Yeah, like they're
me
full
and-
people just like you, and that you can actually.
Well, no, but something more.
Unbelievable. And you know, they're not only are they full people, even though I'm almost full. It's about if they're full.
I think a person
should-
without their hands is a full person,
Yes.
and I'm gonna go on record
Once
saying
again,
that.
Samantha, in an effort to be noble here, you are stepping on rakes. I appreciate the intent, Samantha. I really appreciate the intent.
Women shouldn't be taxed as much as men. There I said it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There I said it. They've been
Okay.
taxed long enough, huh?
Yeah. And Lancelot, you slipped some wokeness in there at the end. I heard it. I heard it. I think maybe deep down under there is a boy that knows how to be nice to everyone.
I'm very much awake, and all human beings are human beings. All human beings
Okay.
And if that's what woke is, then
Let me on
Sign
the
me
ski
up.
mountain then.
what?
Let
Which mountain is Ski Mountain?
any of the ones with snow.
Well, that's every mountain this time of year.
Exactly. And it's time you let me on.
Samantha,
Yes?
if I let you on, I will find your skull. Just like this. Do you want that?
No.
Samantha, stand up. This might be a moment to
Oh, this might be a moment to stand up? Yes. Fine. I'd rather die a woman skiing than anything else.
'Tis noble to die for one's cause.
Thank you.
I feel like you've backed yourself into such a corner right now, Samantha.
And what corner is that?
I've just.
Put Samantha.
what corner is
Nobody
that?
put Samantha in a corner.
Okay, Lancelot. Okay, we're cool.
Here's what I'm saying.
Lancelot, we're cool here. You
It's
and me.
crazy. Here's what I'm gonna say. If I need to ski for all women everywhere, even though many people tell me it's not a real issue, and I've seen many female skiers,
I've never. This is the first I've ever heard of this. If I'm being honest.
one time someone told me I can't ski.
One time.
Like, because the mountain was like you weren't good at it.
It was closed at the time.
Okay.
But I saw some ski patrol men up there, and I took that to be that women aren't allowed on the mountain.
What does this have to do with taxes?
Thank you, Lancelot. Thank you,
We have
Lancelot.
8 seconds left.
And we only have 8 seconds.
I made my point clear earlier. Women should be taxed less than men. Thank you.
That is true. And you and Lancelot, your point was that the king shall do with the tax what he please.
As he wishes, yes.
As he wishes. Okay. Let's put that up to a poll. Should women actually 2 polls. We're gonna get 2 polls.
Oh, wow.
Should women pay less taxes than men? And then, shall the king do with taxes? Shall the king do with the taxes as he so desires?
Here's one.
Yes or
Voting
whatever.
on anything the king does is ludicrous.
Yes or whatever. Come on. We're counting whatever as women should not pay less taxes. This is so convoluted. Should women? Yes, means they pay less taxes. Should women? Whatever means they pay the same amount of taxes.
Voting right now. I mean, I am.
Do you think they should pay more tax?
I am in heat right
Not
now.
an option.
I am in heat.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
Wow.
That is about the age where the women start to have sudden strokes of heat.
Yeah, it's right around that. Okay.
In my time.
So, audience at home agrees. Women should pay less taxes.
Thank you.
We
what
have
was your
that.
name? David?
David.
David, thank you.
Thank you. Now we're going to decide, shall the king do with the taxes as he so wishes?
It's not for the people to decide.
Yes, well, here's the thing, Sir Lancelot. In this time, we have what is called a fake democracy, where we have little votes and stuff we do that are kind of set up in specific ways where the outcome still works for everyone in charge. But we still do the
it's
vote.
just to convince the people that they have some semblance of power or freedom when they actually do not.
Right. Imagine if the king had like 2 friends and he was like, you guys are going to run on the opposite ends of a party.
Right.
Yeah, okay. It's
But they
kinda-
pretend to be rivals.
Right.
But then really they're buddy-buddy at each other's funerals and things.
And the engineer who earlier said he was cooking back there and was really enjoying himself has clearly given up on the episode. So we're going to close the poll.
11 minutes left.
And I guess they don't like the notion that the king shall do with the taxes as he so please.
Well, it doesn't really matter because you don't have actual power.
I guess that's true. Hey, Sir Lancelot, I don't know how to get you back to your time. Are you cool with living in the year 2025?
What's it like here for me?
Honestly, here's what I'm going to recommend you do right now. Go on the internet, have someone help you with this, and search Watch Black Knight online.
All right.
And then watch it's going to star Martin Lawrence, a guy named Martin Lawrence, brilliant actor.
Sir Martin Lawrence.
I don't think he's a sir yet.
He's a knight.
I don't think he's a knight yet. You're going to watch that entire movie. It's going to help you a lot. I really think it is.
Yes, my lord.
I'm not your lord. I appreciate that. You're your own person, Sir Lancelot. Samantha?
David, I think you learned a little something today, too.
What did I learn? That women and men have different size skulls?
That's right.
I did learn that. On average, by the way, not uniformly.
What?
I did feel bad to mansplain skull shape to Samantha at the end there.
We got some new sponsors.
That's a kind of sentence you don't think you're going to say ever, really, until you start hanging out in the garage 5 days a week. Well, let's see some of our other sponsors. Goon Cave for the family. Oh, God. We're not... Pants that don't turn brown if you poop in them. Oh.
What do they do?
How would that... Are they just already brown?
It's like a riddle.
Is it a riddle? I don't think it's a riddle.
It's kind of like a riddle.
All right. We're going to get one more topic, folks, and then we're going to close it out on this one. I have some real great experts that so many have yet to show up yet, so let's get something here so I can bring in 2 more here. Riddle D's nuts. Great. Great.
That's interesting.
CEOs. Twin Peaks. Honor. Oh, honor is a really interesting one. Nervous of hospital. Prostitute, spelt wrong. I'm going to take honor. Honor is a kind of vague notion, and in certain historic societies, there's a very clear honor code. For instance, there's the Shinto code, which is very strict about what is honorable and dishonorable, and the consequences to being dishonorable. But nowadays, honor feels subjective. It's something we don't really understand fully. We know to be good people, but even being a good person feels wrong, or not wrong, but unclear. So we're going to talk to 2 experts who will discuss what is honor, what is being true to oneself and one's society, our fellow man, and how can we live an honorable life. Let's very slowly meet our last 2 experts here. Honor, I hardly know her. Perfect. Thank you very much. How's it going? Hi.
Hello.
I want to meet you both, but before I do, I want to submit what I believe is evidence for this is my understanding of honor. Editorializing as the host, this is what I believe an honorable person has.
Like steampunk?
In this crazy world we live in with fast-moving technology, we lose sight of what came before us. It is important.
You think this is what computers used to look like?
No, I think that dressers look like this sometimes.
What?
I think an armoire would have that thing on top.
What are you talking about?
I think the stuff that's all over that computer looks a lot like how like a nice dresser from the 1920s would look like, or like a bureau.
What?
That's honor to me. Making a new thing also look beautiful in an old way. That's honor to me.
Okay.
Now let's meet our 2 panelists and have them discuss honor. Let's start with the one closer to me here.
Hi, I'm Larry Krikorian. You know this already, though.
Hi, Larry.
Been a long time.
You just for formality purposes, you have to introduce yourself to the
Been
audience.
a long time, man.
Mr. Krikorian, please just introduce yourself to the audience.
What's up? I'm Lobotomy Larry, and I am so happy to be here back with my old friend, my old dear best friend, David. We went to high school together. I now am a assistant executive manager at 7-Eleven.
Hi, Larry. Good to see you. Thank you for coming.
You really think so?
You brought some evidence, I noticed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is you and me, 2 peas in a pod, man. Yeah.
This is a chart about knowing your poop.
That's right. Back when we were in 2nd grade and they were doing Play-Doh lessons, you and I kind of put together that poop. And I've honored it as a treasured memory ever since. I still have that.
I need to move on.
I still have that in my car, actually, man.
I need to move on, actually, Larry. And go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi.
What are you doing these days?
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Barbara Klaus, and I am here because I am the new Golden Bachelorette.
Oh my goodness! Barbara Klaus.
Yes.
What's going on?
I just was in a relationship for a very long time with a very powerful man, and I am finally free.
Was this guy? What was the problem with this guy? Workaholic? What was the
He
deal?
was never home.
No.
He was never home.
Workaholic's an understatement, right, David?
I guess. Speak more on that.
He worked a lot. He would go all over. I never knew where he was. I'd say, where are you? Oh my God, I'm a mess. I'm sorry. This is part of a Golden Bachelorette press tour, and I'm a mess. I'm over here.
No,
I'm
no,
crying.
you're doing
I'm sorry. It's just I was so excited to do the show, and I just didn't realize it was gonna be, be like this.
You're doing great. You're absolutely doing great.
We've been together since we were kids.
I know. It's weird. It's like.
But now I'm free.
That's me and David.
It's not exactly the same.
It's actually like he just got back in jail because look who's back in his life.
Yeah, Larry, speak about honor a little bit.
Yeah, of course. I still have the Play-Doh poop ever since second grade, man. And I've held on to everything that you and I have done together.
What does that have to do with honor, buddy? I'm asking you
I honor our friendship, and when I picked you up from when you were pushed off of the swing set by Emily Sowski, and I helped you to the nurse's office, and you said, "You're my best friend." And I took that to heart ever since second grade when that happened. I've had you as my best friend ever since, and I've kept everything that we've done together. Every ticket stub at the movies, every ticket stub for the concerts we went to, all the fonds from when we would go to church together, and it would be Palm Sunday. I brought all of it. And it's just so great to see you again.
It's so great to see
and remember
you.
all of these
A crazy
things.
element of our show just happened.
Really? That's so cool. You're kind of transcending what TV can be. Hey, why are there all red curtains down here?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Miss Klaus. What do you want the people at home to know? What do you want? How do you want to? And maybe this can. Let's start it this way. What do you consider to be an honorable person?
Well, in this phase of my life, I am really trying to honor myself. Honor my wants, honor my needs, honor my desires. Because for so long, everything in my life has been frigid. And I'm ready. I'm ready to start this new journey. I'm excited to meet 26 bachelors. And I'm just, I'm having a lot of feelings, but I'm excited and I'm scared.
You're gonna do great. You really are. It's just putting yourself out there, just like being vulnerable in that way, that's honestly 90% of the battle. And just trust me, you're gonna do really great.
Thank
I can
you.
tell already.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're getting out there. I do have to bring in another panelist really quick, so
Hope he's single.
yes, maybe. Let's see. I hope he's oh.
I've never had a girlfriend or a partner. You'd know that, huh, David?
This is the guy from before?
It's the guy from before, and I noticed that as well. How come you were supposed to get sent to a different...
So how is Cynthia? Because I loved her so much, but I knew that you had a crush on her, so I let you have her. I hope you're still happily married.
Should we be divorced?
What?
Sorry. Are you alright?
No, that's fine. My husband cheated on me with a Cynthia.
No way!
Oh my God, my hat, I'm a mess. I'm supposed to be the Golden Bachelorette, and I'm over here, my hat's falling off. I'm a mess. I'm a freaking mess.
Do you know that my ex-wife Cynthia actually cheated on me with a very powerful man? Not the one. It was Rupert Murdoch in my case, but it's still.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
My ex-husband is Rupert Murdoch.
Wait, really? I thought it was Santa Claus.
No, then my last name would be Claus, not Klaus.
Oh!
Klaus is my maiden name. My married name was Barbara Murdoch.
No way!
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Santa this whole time.
No, Santa is not real.
Yeah, okay, that's what okay, good, because I swear like 10 minutes ago I was like, Santa's not real. Okay.
That is so your wife and my husband had an affair.
Yes. This is crazy.
This is such a small world.
Yeah, she used to come back here and say, I'm sleeping with him because you're such a failure and stuff.
That is so funny because he would say to me, I'm going out there to have sex with her because you are such a failure.
Oh my God. Wow.
That is so funny.
That is really...
Oh my God, I'm losing my hat.
Sounds like two people are getting along very well up here.
Larry.
Sounds like two people are making great fast work of an acquaintance turning into a friendship. What are your intentions with my Davy?
What? folks. We're back. We're back. Thank you so much, everybody. We're the Everything Now Show. We do this show now 5 nights per week.
Just like those subs that we got from Alicia for Ferris.
Thank you so much, Alicia for Ferris. Perfect timing on that one. Yes, we do this show 5 nights a week now, so come on back. We're going to be doing it every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. The Thursday shows will also be earlier in the day, so keep an eye out for that. But we're going to have a lot of information about the new schedule and everything coming up shortly. We're also coming up shortly going to have a Patreon.
With a podcast.
And
some other special
treats. And some other special treats. An extra hour of ENS per week in addition to the extra 3 hours of ENS per week we've just added. Really seems like a bad idea, but we're doing it. The other thing coming soon? Finally, some more merch. We have a t-shirt designed by Julie Greiner, an incredible friend of the show and an incredibly talented artist as well. We've been cooking this thing up for a couple months and also just printed out the sample and it looks really good. So keep an eye out for that.
Another thing coming soon, some new emotes, including some very special and exciting Tier 2 and Tier 3 emotes. So folks, if you've already got a Tier 1 emote, you might want to upgrade to Tier 2 because we're also trying to get our partner points up to 300 so that we get more money from Amazon. Yes, if we get
Don't worry about all
more money.
Don't worry about what any of these words
if we get more partner points, we get a 70-30 split, which means more money goes to us and less money goes to Amazon. So if you got gifted a sub, if you used your Prime, consider upgrading to a normal paid sub. It helps us a lot and more of your money will go to us instead of Twitch.
Consider it Praxis or something.
A normal sub is partner points, I think. Saying all those words makes me feel crazy, but
I'll post a thing in the Discord that explains it. So join the Discord because all the images for the evidence and stuff from tonight also came from our Discord. You got to join the Discord to participate.
And
in that
those
way.
images were made funny. That's not the way to do it. Those images were. Our incredible guests tonight helped make the show as good as it was. So let's bring them all out. Artun, Ruha, and Jordan, please come on out.
Oh, hey!
Thank you all so much. You all crushed it. You are incredible on the UCB team Ghost together, and there's shows coming up, so check out the UCB calendar, and if you're not in town, you can live stream those shows as well. Is there anything else anyone wants to plug here?
Sure, you can watch my Dropout show, Gastronauts, on Dropout. It's a comedy cooking competition show that I host. You can also find me on YouTube and Instagram and listen to my podcast with my fiance, Happy Wife, Happy Life.
Check it out.
The Promised Land pilot is on YouTube. Keep your eyes peeled on that space because more episodes might be dropping later this year, and maybe not even on YouTube, elsewhere. But you'll know if you watch that YouTube pilot what's going on. That's The Promised Land.
Promised Land. We'll post that in the Discord.
Absolutely.
Bruja, anything?
Hey, you can also find me on some Dropout stuff and some other things, and live and and on Instagram.
You got your Instagram up there?
And if you're in LA at the end of this month, I'm doing public assembly, and it's all gonna go to fire funds. So come on out.
Don't you have a podcast as well?